I don't know, have a good day.
Hello everyone and welcome back. It's story time. I hope you will like it. Let's not waste time and find out what happened. My boyfriend proposed to me and I said no. I'm worried he'll want to break up. Last Friday night, my boyfriend invited me to dinner with a bunch of his family members. We've been together since August 2012. We went to a nice restaurant and everything was going fine until he started giving a speech on how much he loved me, wanted to spend the rest of his life with me, etc. Before I knew it, he was on one knee asking me to marry him. I've told him more than once that I never ever wanted to get married. I don't want to be someone's wife and I don't want a husband. Anyway, after he proposed, I was in shock for a couple seconds. I didn't say anything for a while and I didn't mean to, but I laughed and straight up said no. I laugh in awkward situations, so I made it ever weirder. Soon as I said no, his face dropped. He left the restaurant for a few minutes. His mother followed him out while I sat there awkwardly with his family. Thankfully, none of them asked me why I didn't say yes. When he came back inside, we finished an extremely awkward dinner. My boyfriend and I lived together, so after we paid, we drove back home. Soon as we got home, we got into a fight. He yelled at me and said that I embarrassed him in front of his family and called me selfish. I reminded him, I said I never want to get married, but he said he thought I'll be different with him. He is at his parents' house and has been since Saturday morning. I have tried calling, but he is ignoring me. I spoke to his brother this morning and he said my boyfriend was considering a breakup and that I should get ready to move out. His whole family pretty much hate me now. What can I do to convince him to not break up? We've been so happy for so many years and I don't want to lose him ever this. We can be together without being married. Too long didn't read. My boyfriend proposed. I said no. He wants to break up, but I still very much love him and want to be together. What should I do? And story has update. I got a few messages asking for an update, so I thought I'd give one now. Over the weekend, I attended a wedding. It was a fun night and I'm really happy for the couple, but the entire time I couldn't imagine myself in that position. Getting married is just something I refuse to do. I decided that I had to end things with my boyfriend. We'll call him Shane, since I know marriage is something he really wants. It's important to him, so I'm not going to stop him taking that step in life, but it won't be with me. Shane came home this morning. When he came inside, he hugged me and kissed me on the cheek. I told him we had to talk and he agreed. Shane went first and said he knew proposing to me was going to be a big surprise and he didn't know what answer to expect. But he said I should have at least said yes in front of his family, so I wouldn't embarrass him. He's still mad I rejected his proposal. Shane said the whole time we spent apart, his family said I wasn't good enough for him and that I humiliated him, but he only agreed with the second part. I told him about how we've discussed marriage plenty of times, and my answer has always been the same. Shane said again how he thought I'd change my stance of marriage for him, and then said he'd wait until we are older to get married. I said no, that's not what I want. I don't want to get married ever. It's not an age thing, it's just not what I want. Why don't you get that? Shane started yelling at me and said his family was right about me. I told him we want two very different things. Marriage is important to him, but it never will be to me. I said I'm more than willing to be his life partner, but not his wife, and that since we want different things, we should break up. I want him to get his happy ending. He kept asking why I'm being so stupid and stubborn, that it's just marriage and I should just get over it. I said I'm an adult and can make my own decisions, and marriage is not what I want. Shane stayed in our bedroom for a while and I stayed in the lunch room. I think he was on the phone to someone, I'm assuming his brother. When he came back out, he said he'll give me an ultimatum. Either we stay together and get married in at least a few years. He wants to start a family soon, which is a whole other issue for me, or we just break up. I said we should just break up, that we can both get what we want, since I know Shane will eventually find someone to settle down with. He just said fine, whatever, and went back in our bedroom for a few minutes before he left. When he gets back, I'm going to discuss living arrangements. I think it's best if I just leave. Too long didn't read. Boyfriend was still upset I rejected proposal and gave me an ultimatum. Either we get married soon or we break up. Boyfriend and I broke up. Edit. No, I'm not telling you why I'm against marriage, please. Stop asking. So, original poster says we should break up because we want different things. A boyfriend goes to their bedroom and comes back with the ultimatum of get married in a few years or break up. And seems annoyed that original poster is still like, yes, we should break up. This guy just displays fantastic decision-making abilities all throughout this story. Original poster. I will never ever want to get married, boyfriend. I know I proposed to her in public in front of my family that's want to go well. Hey, will you marry me? Original poster. No. Boyfriend. Okay, she said no, so I'm going to try to convince her to get married anyway. She seems open to that. Original poster. No, and we should break up. Boyfriend, if you don't marry me, I'm going to break up with you. Original poster. Oh, okay. Since their post hasn't been updated for 7 years, we can assume that the situation is concluded. Okay, that's all. Did you like this story and what do you think about this situation? Was she right or not? Please write your thoughts and comments. And now story time is over. Thank you for your attention. Please subscribe to our channel and have a good one.
I don't know, have a good day.